Les Levine is sports columnist for the Cleveland Jewish News, the self-proclaimed voice of truth and reason, and he's the lead fill-in host on 92.3 The Fan. More Sports and Les Levine is now in its record 20th consecutive year and currently can be seen on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel 311 and 1311 High Def, Monday through Friday from 6 to 7 p.m. Having reported on over 2,000 play-by-play events on radio or TV, Les Levine is a 2006 inductee in the Ohio Broadcasters Hall of Fame. He displays absolutely no signs of diminishing skills, and if I have my say, he's decades away from his own Kobe Bryant parade. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming my friend, Mr. Les Levine.
In this town, you just wait around and things will fall in your lap. The Browns will do something stupid, the Cavs will do something stupid, the Indians will do something smart and nobody will care about it. But this thing is all about waiting for the next shoe to drop. Why don't you just give me an overview quickly, whether it's Johnny Manziel, whether it's the tweeting of LeBron James or whatever, something's always going on. Why don't you?
You know, why do we want to make ourselves miserable? I can flash back a couple years of Browns 7-4, we're miserable. Cavaliers, we're miserable. Kyrie Irving comes back, I'm told they're a worse team with Kyrie. How can they be with one of the best players in the game? Bottom line is that we need to stop making ourselves miserable and enjoy the ride.
Let's turn our attention to what sports talk stations do all the time, 24/7. Cleveland Browns, despite 3-13, despite firing coaches, general managers, presidents, and whatever else they fire. Yesterday, Andy, you brought up Johnny Manziel. That's just, they can't possibly be waiting to get a trade out of this. Can they?
Look, I was told that, you know, the option is there. And do you want to cut off your nose to spite your face? I mean, it's kind of what they're thinking, that if the league's going to come in and suspend him, they can get some of that guaranteed money back. You know, up until yesterday when they lost 4 free agents without even feeling like they were trying, I thought, you know, they should hang on to Manziel until they can get to see what happens with the legal process. But the way it looks, and you know, the grand jury that's looking at this thing doesn't even meet. I think they meet once or twice a week. So who even knows when it's on the docket down in Dallas? It's going to wait. It could take some time. And if they need that roster spot for somebody else, then they need to cut him immediately.
The Browns made significant changes. Playing out of the box here, bringing in a baseball guy, bringing in a lawyer who's going to judge football talent, bringing in a 28-year-old personnel director. What do you make of it?
I was flabbergasted at the way they put this front office together. First of all, they promoted a guy from within a disaster to continue the disaster. And so that move, the last night of the season when they put Sashi in that role, Les, I was just stunned. Look, we're going to give him time. We're going to give him an opportunity. You don't want to kill it before you really give it a chance. I think the coaching hire was spectacular. I think Hugh Jackson was the best guy on the market. I had a chance to spend some time with him last week, and I'm really impressed with him. But this is a players' league, just like all these leagues are. I made the mistake yesterday, after they let the 4 free agents walk, of going to the Browns roster page on their team website, and I wanted to throw up my Hanukkah latkes.
I thought Schwartz was the one that was a mistake. In terms of cutting Johnny, it has to happen soon. I would have liked it to happen right away. As long as it happens the first couple of days, I think it's fine. They can't drag their feet. Hugh Jackson, who I really respect, came in here and said things are going to be different, people are going to be accountable, we're not putting up with nonsense. Well, then get rid of the guy. He's an absolute idiot.
And then they go after Pac-Man Jones.
Yeah, well, yeah. At least Pac-Man Jones can play. But he's an idiot too, yeah. They didn't sign him.
Also putting their info one basket with Josh McCown. Josh McCown was injured half of the season last year. I mean, how many?
Yeah, but I don't think you're putting your eggs in one basket. The Browns are not trying to, they're not winning next year.
In terms of counting on him as a veteran or even counting on him to start half the season.
Yeah.
I think that's unrealistic. He's 36 years old and his ribs hurt him last year.
Yeah, I agree. He can't make it through a whole season.
It was one thing after another. So if you drafted the quarterback at 2, at some point he is going to start his rookie season. And
If you decide you don't want him to play at all.
When the guy from,
Right, if you decide, I'm not saying they've done this, but if you draft Carson Wentz and you say, hey, he's got to sit a whole year, then you sit him the whole year no matter who gets injured. You do it. Again, teams have done that before.
who's going to play?
Guys,
Well, you have another back, they still have Austin Davis, he's a veteran as well.
Kyle the kids in the car.
It doesn't matter who's the
Austin Davis.
They're going to stay away.
One thing I want to point out, there was a lot of talk when David Black got fired that that the players didn't know the plays, didn't know the playbook and all that stuff. And there's an easy explanation coming from Israel. David Blatt's playbook goes right to left.
You know, I've got to toss out, and if I stand alone, then so be it. I thrive on that, is that the Cavaliers will win the championship, but they don't have to worry about Golden State because they'll play San Antonio. So that's what will happen. And also, I have not seen improvement on the court under Coach Lue. I have not seen a continuity, consistency that we said we were going to have. I know it hasn't been the quote-unquote big sample size enough, but the bottom line is no, this team is not playing better, and I've always felt when you make a coaching change, they should play better.
You know, for all the talk of the salary caps in basketball and football, there's more diversity of winning in baseball. More teams have won in the last 20 years. There's more parity in baseball than ever before. I'd say there's every team in the American League except for maybe Oakland, I give it a fighting chance for the playoffs. And there's at least 8 teams in the National League. So I got at least 22 teams minimum that have at least a chance for the playoffs.